The Wood Night is sponsored by I Would Like. While I have some nice tools, they've mostly been at the lighter end of the spectrum. At the very least, they've been easy enough to get home and assemble by myself. The Artisan 310 XC is by far my heaviest tool, and unlike everything else, comes fully assembled out of the box. That means no opening the box and moving it bit by bit into position. At I Would Like's end, there is no issue. They have a forklift and helpfully loaded it right up. By the way, we didn't have an operable trailer, but Bunnings hires out standard size box trailers for $25 for 4 hours. Mini servos will do the same. There are a few things like manuals, spare parts and the guards in the top of the crate. After they'd been moved out, it was just a process of unscrewing the crate, then we lifted the crate body off, barely clearing the garage roller door. I'm not sure this was the most graceful way to do it. To get the lifting slings through, we cleared off the extra packing plastic. We didn't have a way to lift up the crate, so I ended up buying a folding engine hoist from Super Cheap Auto for about $250. You can hire them for around $60 per day, but I decided that if I ever needed to lift something up again, it was going to be worth buying. Worst case, it was on a good special, so I could probably sell it for as much as I paid, and maybe even more. Ideally, I would have unbolted the combo machine from the pallet before lifting it out of the trailer, but my two helpers hooked it up and insisted that was the way to lift it. If you read the manual, you're supposed to lift from underneath the thickness of the table. There isn't one of those dedicated lifting hook points. There are just 4 bolts attaching it to the crate. Hopefully that's given you some insight on how to lift and move heavier, larger machinery around. I'm glad I bought the engine hoist. We made the mistake first time putting the feet on, which was after the trailer went back. So if we had have hired it, it would have been back and then had to rehire it and all of that. So for us, it was the way to go. And for setting up other machinery, that'll definitely be how we go in the future. Thanks for watching.